Conditions are already tough this time of the year, all times of the year if you look at it that way, but with the added impact of Hurricane Helene, they're especially crucial. Shepherd Community Blood Center sends your donations to hospitals in need right here in our community, so you don't have to go very far to make an impact.
One young woman saw the call from Shepherd to donate and did whatever she could to make it happen and help those in need of blood. I had the opportunity to speak with her. Check it out. When Hurricane Helene hit the CSRA, it impacted everyone, including Shepherd Community Blood Center.
We knew very quickly that we were in trouble here at Shepherd. We had no power at any of our centers. We had trees on top of buses. Some of our buses we couldn't move.
And in the aftermath, with no power, keeping their supply of blood for those in need was top priority.
We moved very quickly to secure our blood supply, making sure that we had the fuel to keep the generators running and keep the blood supply safe. So that was one of the biggest first steps that we took.
After having to cancel blood drives, the next step, trying to get people to come in the door and donate. That's when Kamor Doby, who was without power too, decided she wanted to step in and help. So much so, she walked 6 miles round trip to the donation center.
Traveling down here 3 miles in tennis shoes, no phone battery, just depending on your neighbors and my memory. It was very exciting but scary at the same time. This comes from a person that loved to walk, but I never thought I would walk 3 miles from my residence to Shepherd's, and I'm so glad that I did.
All because she saw a need in her community and wanted to help.
The feeling after donating, just knowing that you're helping somebody, and on top of that, Shepherd's actually give you a letter in the mail or through your Gmail by saying that your blood has been shipped off and that you're helping somebody in need.
President of Shepherd Community Blood Center, Benjamin Pridgetel, says it's donors like her that are important to serving the community.
I've worked in blood banking for 10 years and I've never seen a story more incredible than hers. She's just a young woman who was sitting at home looking, no power, 2% on her cell phone, and she's thinking, how can I help somebody else? What can I do for somebody? That to me is just absolutely incredible. And it really shows the spirit of our donors here at Shepherd. They are selfless people who just want to help somebody who is in need.
And it just takes one donation to save up to 3 lives right here in the CSRA. You can save lives too, just like Kamor.
It feels amazing. Every time I donate, I just get that notification saying that my blood has been shipped off. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is actually helping somebody. Like my blood is helping somebody.
That's what it's all about right there.
Right. She said 3 miles in that little soundbite, but that was 3 miles there and then 3 miles back. And she has a form of transportation, but her parents are her form of transportation,
right.
And they had 2 cars. They were both out trying to find gas with everybody else.
Exactly.
So she was like, you know what? I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm just sitting here. So let me go donate blood. And she had a sweater on when she walked there too.
Okay, first of all, great job.
Thank
you put
you.
that package together. That's great. And secondly, I remember when we had Benjamin here the week following the hurricane.
Yes.
Talking about Shepherd, and he's the one that told us about this beautiful girl that came and did this thing. So it is amazing to me that everybody is still just pouring out all the goodwill in this area.
Yeah, it gives you no excuse to not do anything,
Kamor, you're welcome on the show anytime, dear. All right.
Hey.